Because for glitchless, what they were trying to do was make it so that you can still compete on a leaderboard even though you have music on. So it's like a second place for runs that would otherwise not even be competitive on the main board. But that's absolutely not true with any percent, because you can pretty easily get a top time with music on. It's just like... And maybe people would run with music on if it didn't kick them off of the main board. No. Honestly, though, no one really runs this category, which is probably why no one's bothered with it. But... Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna be turning music off, so like... What makes music off faster and glitchless? Picking up items or getting key items. You skip the jingle each time. So like the da 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 da, that sound. Normally it waits for that sound to finish, but without music, it just keeps going. It just skips it. So it's pretty much just not waiting for the audio is the reason it saves time. I haven't looked at how much time it saves. I'm sure someone knows, but like... someone actually made a tool, and I don't really know how exactly it works, but the idea is this tool plays... it's an external tool, and it plays music in the background, corresponding to where you are in the game. So, basically, you can play with music off in the game, and then have background music that matches the game. So it still sounds as if you had music on, while you're still saving the time from having music off. Which is pretty cool, honestly. The other thing is, the Japanese community actually bans turning the music off completely, so you're just not allowed to do it. Which, I disagree with that. It's kind of silly to force speedrunners to go slower on purpose. But, I don't know. I'm not running in Japanese, so I don't really care. They can do what they want. Oh my gosh, I was outsped. Speed tie? Yeah! There we go. Japanese community tends to be more purist. I don't think that's even the case here. Because, like, if you're worried about the purity of the speedrun, injecting artificial rules on things you're not allowed to do kind of goes against it. But yeah, in general for Pokemon, there are Japanese communities who have their own sets of rules for pretty much all the games. And we kind of coexist on speedrun.com. So most Pokemon speedruns, you'll have English boards and Japanese boards, and then different rules between the two. Which I think is pretty cool. that a community is able to do that. Because, like, the other option could have been, like, the English community is just like, no, speedrun.com is ours. If you don't like it, bring it up for a vote or whatever. But no, they didn't. They cooperated. That actually predates speedrun.com too, so it's not like it came from nowhere. But yeah, Pokemon has deep history. Just like Timmy. Gosh, hacking mailboxes. Why are there no encounters? We're in glitch state, which pretty much disables everything the game does ever. Like, doors don't work. Like, I can run straight into that door. It does nothing. Which is good and bad. Good in that we can skip literally everything. Bad in that we have to skip literally everything. Like, you can't do anything with anything while you're in that state. So we have to keep a menu up so we can save and reload. Also, welcome, issue. Hope you're doing well. The other thing about Japanese community, which I thought was interesting, was apparently they just allow turbo by default on like everything. Which, honestly, I think turbo's fine as its own category, but I don't think it, like, I don't think it should ever be required for top times to use turbo, because then that's kind of pushing out the people who want to play the game themselves and see how good they can get. I think a good way to do it is to have turbo and no turbo kind of coexist, which is actually how a lot of communities do it. Okay, I lost a few seconds here by not moving. Move out of my way, old man. Gosh. Yeah, like split boards between turbo and not turbo, that's perfect. Also, limiting turbo frequency to slightly below human frequency. That's also perfect. Because if you just allow superhuman mashing, you know, you're going to save time through artificial means, which kind of cringe, as they would say. Because, like, the thing is, turbo is supposed to be, to help people with hand issues. But the other side is you don't want to turn it into give people without hand issues an advantage by using turbo, you know? People should be using turbo because they want to use turbo, not because they need time saved from using turbo, you know? And that's what I think leaderboards should aim for. And honestly, I feel like that's also what other people want. It's just hard to phrase it, and then people get angry, and then start lashing out at arguments that people aren't even using, that kind of stuff. In a run like this, like, who cares? You mash for 3 minutes and then you're done. But in glitchless, yeah, it makes sense to have a turbo subcategory. Like, if people really, really wanted turbo in any percent, just limit the speed, call it a day, add a variable, sure, who cares? It's not gonna break records because you're using turbo. This runs about a lot more than that. And of course, it's different in like Undertale, where the mashing is actually a big part of the speedrun, with technique and everything. To the point where we limit remapping because of that. So it's really highly dependent on like the specific run you're looking at, even within a game. Alright, did I hit it? That sounds good. Okay, we're tracking right along PB. So we need a good segment here. And we'll start to pull ahead. I gotta hit 2 reloads or faster in the Elite Four. Yeah, even in a game where like everyone would be using turbo, I still think it's appropriate to keep it at human speed and not get into like superhuman mashing. No! Alright, can I save this? Can't even leave. No, gotta exit. It was a little too early. That's what happens. Still could hit that PP. This is only 1 reload. Have I hit all 4 members? We can probably still make it. Nice, okay. There I am, lurking in the background. And that's this split. Okay, so plus 1 minute off of gold there. That's the reload. And plus 22 off of PB. So 2 reloads here would get me to plus 22. And remember to go down first. Nice. There's one. Okay, we gotta take a reload here. Okay, that's 2 Elite Four members down. I need to get through the last 2 without reloading if I want a PB here. Nice. Okay, one more. PB comes down to getting this. If I hit it, I PB. If I don't, I don't. Poor Turtwig. Making all these sandwiches with Turtwig lettuce. He's running out of leaf. Yes! That's hopefully a PB. We'll have to find out. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, where? There we go. We hit it. Gosh, that escalator, or that elevator is hard to find sometimes. Alright, now we just have to do this. Yes! Alright. Oh my gosh, this is a 2101. Or an 02. One of those two. Heck yeah. Thank you for the GG. That is 3 PBs in one day. Look at that. League champion. Congratulations. Oh, that's a 16. I think that's another IGT PB. 2102. That's our time. Nice. I love it. We just had the one mistake in League Reload 2, and then the one mistake in Enter Hall of Fame. That's another couple minutes. Get us down to 19 or 18. And beyond that, we learn new strats. So, I am very happy with that run. We're definitely getting better here. Love to see it. 2102. That is quite the run here. We started the day at 2313, so we saved a total of 2 minutes and 11 seconds in one day. Still going for that sub 20, so I feel like we're close. I feel like we don't need to learn new strats for it. I think I just need to not make mistakes that require reloads. That's all we need. So I'll keep climbing, and hopefully eventually we'll get there. 2102 puts me at exactly the same place as when we started, because there's such a big gap right here in the leaderboard. That's annoying. But that's okay. We're going to get the sub 20. Jump up to 28th place. Let's see. Who do we have in between here and there that I know? Easyscape. Easyscape's in there. Otherwise, I don't know many of these people. Who else? Worcester. I know Worcester and Stokey. Around the low 17 range. Etiquette at a low 16. I don't think I'm ever going to get there, but yeah, we got some room to grow, so we're going to keep going.